camps have been fantastic. As far as his confidence goes, the camp, for example, he wouldn't even camp outside with his brother in our backyard with a tent and a light on, and then next thing I know he's sleeping by himself in the middle of the bush, metres away from everybody else in the open, and that was a huge step for James.
Hello, my name's Jamie Field and I'm a teacher at Chancellor State College. This year I teach a Year 8 class, and I'm lucky enough to have a handful of boys in the class that participate in the Passages mentoring program, which is run by Craig Porter here at the school. I'd like to talk about some of the changes I've noticed in the boys over the course of this year, their cooperation and the way they handle themselves when they're dealing with me and with their peers in the classroom. We do a lot of group work in 8B3, and often the boys from the Passages program are chosen by their peers as leaders of these small groups. It's become obvious to me that these leadership skills that the boys are developing are also obvious to their peers as well. Social skills are a big thing with teenagers, and one thing that has become evident throughout this year is the improvement in their social skills. The boys get along very well. The bond that they've developed as a group through the Passages program is fantastic, but they've been able to broaden that bond, if you like, and you see it evidenced in the playground at lunchtimes when they're playing with their friends. The choices they make, the way they're able to help their friends, they don't have bullying situations. A maturity in the way that they're able to take on advice. And often, not often, but sometimes the advice they get is not what they want to hear, and they're able to stand solid, take it in, and look you straight in the eye and say, yeah, I understand, thank you very much. And it's these type of qualities that are being instilled in the boys in the Passages program. If there was one thing I was to say that overrides everything that I've noticed, it's probably just the good old-fashioned manners and the way that they handle themselves and the way that they have respect for all of us here at Chancellor.
He looks forward to it every week, even if they're just going to watch a movie.
I managed to time it so I was in and went on one of their camps, and we went for it's about a 7-hour drive just to get to this spot. We went up the Man River, went camping for a few days up there, and it was a really amazing place and it was great. And the second camp we went on was a canoe trip down the Brisbane River, 40 kilometres, 3-day trip. And they were two things that I would never done if my son wasn't involved in the course.
I would definitely recommend Passages to anybody, but particularly to single parent families, because like I said, just to have that extra support and to have that support close by as well. You know, for James to know that he can go to any of the mentors or any of the other kids for that matter. It's just a peace of mind, I guess, for me.
I'd recommend this Passages program to anyone and everyone. I believe it's done wonders for the boys in this room, and I'll be encouraging all of the parents of the young boys next year, encouraging them to enrol in the program.
Yeah, it's fun. It's definitely worth it, and it's great. It's a great course. I wish it was around when I was a kid.